Warning, this content contains foul language, violence, and gore. Enjoy the story. Hey guys, this is Ravenclaw What If. Welcome back to another What If story. Now, last time on What If Deku was a pure-blooded saiyan called Lasher. After Lasher and Dick went on to drive around the city as they were attacked by the League of Assassins. After the small encounter with Talia Ogul, yeah, whatever. After Dick's daughter was kidnapped, Nightfire, Lasher wasn't too happy with that, so he began eradicating them. After fighting Talia in Deathstroke, as he single-handedly wiped out the League of Villains. After rescuing the little urchin, as he was, the Justice League knew what he did, as they put him in a little containment cell for a little bit, as they decide to what to do with him. So he's going to have to pretty much join the Young Justice under under Black Canary's watchful eye. Also, Clark is going to send his daughter just to make sure he has a. Oh, sorry, as he sent his daughter. Well, she's already part of the Young Justice, but he informed her daughter to keep an eye on Izuku because she's team lead. Name is going to be Scarlet. I'm just replacing her with Superboy because I really don't need to. So, well, I really don't want to use him. I'll use him for another what if, but for right now, the team for Young Justice. Let's see: Raven, Tara, Wonder Girl, Megan, Miss Martian, Barbara, Lasher, and Zatanna, and Artemis. I think that's pretty much about it. That's pretty. Oh, and Beast Boy. Sorry, Beast Boy hasn't met Lasher. He hasn't had the pleasure. It could be either a good thing or a bad thing. He's Beast Boy is kind of outnumbered between majority of the Young Justices female at current time. This Canary gets everyone together. Oh, everyone in the room. All right, people, listen up. We're having a new recruit. This will be his first day. So it's going to be a guy this time. Ooh, thank God. As well, Tara's like, what do you mean by that, Beast Boy? Oh, nothing. As he whistles nonchalantly. The door opens as everyone sees Starfire flying through as you have Lasher walking with his hands in his pockets. As you have little Nightfire as she's latched onto Izuku's tail. As well, Megan and Tara, Wonder Girl, and everyone that met Ezekiel prior, as they all, see Lasher, as Megan, seems like we'll be working with Mr. Angry again. Well, first time, at least. As Scarlet, so that's Lasher my dad's been telling me about. Dad said to keep an eye on that one. So this is a young justice. Not impressed. Star, you can't be serious. You agreed with him. Fine, fine. As Blackfire is trying to get his attention, Mr. Fluffy, as everyone took notice to the little nickname. What is it? What is it, urgent? As I don't want you to go. As Lasher, kneels down to her level. I'll be fine. I'll come and visit. Okay, as just giving her as easy. Well, Nightfire is giving her the puppy dog look. Fine, fine. One. Oh, as she perks up as Nightfire rushes over to, well, flies up and gives Lasher a big hug. Going to miss you, Lasher. That's, I'm going to miss you as well, Nightfire. And she smiled. You call me by my title. Or my name. I'm not going to, like I said in previous parts, I don't know what her name is. Technically, I would have to look that up, and I'm not about to memorize that right at the moment, so it's just going to be Nightfire, like I said in previous parts, so why don't you introduce yourself to everyone, Lasher? Why bother? As there's a little puff, a little, as Nightfire is looking at Ezekiel, well, Lasher, you promised. Fine, fine. Hi, name's Lasher. Happy? Yep. As everyone hears a giggle from Raven, as that's Raven's kind of laughing at this, especially how she's the one member that's always has to keep her emotions in check. Zizuku has knife. He picks up Nightfire as he walks over to Raven. Hello, Raven. It's nice to see you again. It's always nice to see you, Lasher. Seems like you're doing well. Pretty good. What you taught me has helped me cope with my situation here on this planet. Glad. Considering we'll be spending a lot more time together. Meet me at in the forest, back of the Young Justice building. I'll go through some more meditation techniques that can help you a little further. Of course, Raven. Bro, what is it, Lieutenant? So, is this everyone's been talking about this Lasher guy? He doesn't seem very angry. Oh, trust me. I'm surprised by his attitude at the moment, but yeah, it won't last. Yeah, he's very angry. I guess spending some time with the Star family tempered him a little bit. I gotta thank Raven for fixing him to a certain point, but yeah, he's still an angry guy. Quite powerful, actually. Kind of scary. Still kind of cute. There's a lot of, well, yeah, he's going to get some looks from different members of the league because majority of them are female, unfortunately for Beast Boy. As Beast Boy, runs over to, walks over to you, Lasher. It's Beast Boy. Huh, another green one. Are you somewhat related to the other one? Um, kind of and kind of not. I'm just glad to have, another guy on the team. As Beast Boy, gets easy, well, Lasher's attention. Be careful, it's been rough. You know, that's a trade secret, or not a secret, but fair warning. Don't piss off the one with the leather jacket. She's the team lead, and well, she's quite strict. So she's the one in charge. Yeah, man, just stay on her good side. Interesting. You fear her. Of course, she's a Kryptonian. So she's related to the Superman. So that's what he is. He's a Kryptonian. Interesting. Thank you for the information. Beast Boy, was it? Yeah, man. And you, little one. Yeah, as he looks at Nightfire. It's time for you to, go back with your mom. Okay. Now she gives him one last hug. I said one. I want another one. As she smiles, as she flies off to her mother. As Starfire says goodbye to Izuku. Now behave and try to make some friends. I doubt that, Star. Who knows, you might actually get along with some of them. Alright, I'll catch you later. I'll pop in from time to time to check up on you. Scarlet walks over to Lasher. So you're Lasher. I'm Scarlet. I'm team lead. Welcome aboard. As Lasher looks at her, you have a strong aura about you. Name's Lasher. Nice to meet you. As they shake hands, Miss Canary, who's our first target? As everyone's looking at Izuku, as Beast Boy's like, "Are you serious? You want to go on a mission now?" "Why wouldn't I? I don't like to sit around and fiddle with my thumb. I'm a Saiyan." I understand you want to get straight to work, Lasher. But for tonight, this a firmly, as get used to your surroundings. I'll have Beast Boy show him to your room. Then you guys will have dinner so you could get better acquainted with your teammates. Understood. Beast Boy, you coming or not? Yeah, I'm coming, man. Jesus, you're a pushy one. Shut up. Lasher and Beast Boy, they go off to, sorry. They went off as Beast Boys went to show Izuku his, Lasher his room, his quarters. As Scarlet looks over, gets, Black Canary's, attention. I'll keep an eye on him, man. Don't worry, I'll keep him in line. Just be careful. He's not your everyday or alien. He's very powerful. I understood. My old man told me quite a bit about Lasher. His abilities, his strength. See my team as my family. I see all my members of the Young Justice as little brothers and sisters. It's just our family has got a extra. It's a big sister's. It's a big sister's responsibility to keep their younger siblings in line. Don't worry, I'll keep them on a short leash. We time skip about a several hours as you have Lasher with Raven walking out of the Young Justice building as they go in the back of the forest as they're walking down the pathway that she takes all the time. So, how you been, Lasher? I've been good. It's like you got quite attached to Star's daughter. Star's daughter. Yes, the urchin and me are pretty close. Urchin? That's yes. Think of it as a nickname that you humans say. She calls me Fluffy under my constant disapproval of, but she's a good kid. I heard about what you did. I won't apologize. They shouldn't have gone after my urgent. I show no mercy that anyone dare hurts Nightfire. You really have changed. I knew I knew there's some good in you somewhere in there. Or that I'm, as Lasher, I might have got bonds towards the girl, but that doesn't make me weak. No, I don't mean it like that. It's just nice to see. You're a lot more tempered. It's nice that you have a soft side. Sit down with me. I'll go through some exercises that will probably help you quite a bit. As they spend several hours outside just meditating. As they finish, as Lasher is about to walk off his own, as he has to pass by Megan to get to his room. Hello, Megan. Lasher, hi. As Lasher, is about to, he stops before he leaves. Considering how we're going to be comrades in future missions, I'm sorry. I was a bit harsh on you. We're going to be working together. I figured I would try to get along. Promised to Urchin that I would play nice. It's, it's fine, Lasher. I'm just glad we can find some from. Sorry, I'm just glad we could find some common ground. I don't know if I mentioned, but Batgirl's in this. Barbara. I'm just making her a little bit more. Oh, sorry. I'm just making her younger in this, so she's on the team too. As Lasher walks away, as Barbara's leaning against the wall. So, that's Lasher. That was Bruce was been talking about. I wanted to see the person responsible for wiping out the League of Villains. Not sorry, not the League of Villains, but the League of Assassins. As Megan's like, what? Yeah, Lasher over there. Apparently they kidnapped Dick's daughter. And apparently the Lasher didn't take it too kindly to them doing that. Killed them all. Ra's al Ghul, his daughter Talia, and every member of the League of Assassins. They're all gone. If there are some left, they're scattered all around the world. Probably the ones that were on mission during that time. Ezekiel walks down the hall as he sees Scarlet leaning against his door. What do you want? Let's have a private chat, shall we? Yeah, sure, whatever. As Lasher opens the door, as the door shuts, as Lasher leans against the wall. So what do you want, Kryptonian? So I see you know what I am. Technically, I'm half Kryptonian. So what do you want to talk about? I just want to make it clear that there is no killing. I was already told by Superman, your father, I believe. You're somewhat related to him. That I know for sure. You're correct. I will buy their rules. I promised the little urchin that I wouldn't kill anyone. Might not agree with how you do things around here, but I'll follow your little rules. Long as Nightfire is not in any danger, I will by the rules, but the moment anyone targets that little girl, I will deal with them how I see fit. In that, I will not negotiate. Just want to make myself clear on that aspect. Outside of that, I'll fall in line. I will show you the proper respect as my senior. Wrongs were cleared. Those are agreeable conditions. Well, welcome to the family. Opens the door as before she closes it, as she stops in the doorway, looks back at Lasher. Now I see why my father was so interested in you. You seem to care about that girl, Nightfire. It's nice to know that there's somewhat of a soft spot in you. I could even dare call it a bit of humanity. I'm not human. I'm a Saiyan. Yeah, I heard that before. Well, you have a good night, Lasher. I'll see you in the morning. And Lasher, before before I leave, make sure you get enough good enough rest. I want to see you in the sparring circle, bright and early tomorrow. I want to see what you're capable of. Izuku got a grin. Are you sure about that, Kryptonian? Kryptonian? I don't want to hurt you, after all. Oh, I can take care of myself. I'll be looking forward to our match then. Scarlet, was it? Yes? Well, good night, Scarlet. I look forward to our little sparring session. Uh, I do as well. Good night. She shuts the door. As you have Raven leaning against the wall outside of Lasher's door, as Scarlet looks over to Raven. Thanks for that, Raven. I wasn't sure how to approach this. I've got to know Izuku, well, Lasher, quite a bit. And from his memories. Well, oh, sorry, she wouldn't say his memories because she's not allowed to say anything about that, but yeah, I know him. I know him well enough. You just have to be his. It seems like his species is, as they begin to walk away or walk as they talk. It seems like his species are probably most aggressive. If you just show yourself act as the alpha or the boss, he'll fall in line. If you show any weakness, he won't respect you. Judging by how he talks and how he acts, it must be true. He's mentioned a couple times. Apparently, Saiyans are a warrior race. Helping Lasher with his tempering his anger. I can't completely erase it, but I can make him not blow up the handle too much. And don't worry, if things are out of hand, I'll deal with it. Lasher might be strong, but with my abilities, I could easily either talk him down or subdue him. Thank you, Raven. No problem. I'm actually quite fond of that idiot. Surprised you're even. I'm surprised you're so interested in anyone. Well, Lasher over there. He's piqued my interest, and I kind of like the guy. I get along with him quite well. It's nice to have a meditation partner, actually. Well, good night, Scarlet. As Ezekiel wakes up, as he gets dressed, as he walks down, eats breakfast, yeah, can't pronounce it right now, but yeah. As Ezekiel has some food, as he eats some, pancakes, a lot of pancakes and eggs. As all of the young justices are gathering up around around to watch the sparring session between Scarlet and Lasher. She's waiting for him as she's cracking her knuckles. You ready, Lasher? I'm ready. Let's see what you got, Kryptonian. All right, Lasher and Scarlet. I'm gonna lay down the ground rules as Black Canary gets everyone. Well, tell him. Sorry, Black Canary is informing them of the rules of the duel. No energy blasts, no heat vision, no flying, you two. It's strictly hand-to-hand combat. And Lasher, no what did you call it? Super Saiyan. None of that. Understood. As everyone's, a lot of them are interested, like, as Beast Boy, what the hell's the Super Saiyan? As Megan, this watch, Beast Boy. Whatever, I'll talk to Lasher about that later. I'm interested in what this Super Saiyan thing is that they mention. But as Lasher and Scarlet get into a fighting pose, as Lasher and Scarlet lock hands, as from their impact from locking hands, there's a small gust of wind that all you got, Kryptonian? Oh, I could do a lot more. I'm going easy on you, Lasher. I'm building up to it. Well, see like you handle this. I like to see you handle this. As he pulls her forwards, as he knees her in the stomach, Scarlet elbows him in the face, as they jump backwards, as Lasher rubs his cheek, as he has a smile on his face. Well, this is. I'm so glad wasn't going to get boring. Now I understand why you're the lead. As Lasher jolts forward, as Scarlet had to throw a fist in the last moment, as when their fists collide, as there's a mini shockwave from the impact. Immediately, Scarlet jumps up and tries to kick Lasher to the side of the head, as Lasher ducks. As when Lasher tried to basically uppercut her, as she blocks the impact. As when they both land on the ground, immediately Scarlet tried to sweep his legs as Lasher jumps over her leg, kneeing her right at the side of the face as she goes flying as she slams her hand into the ground, stopping her momentum. Fair warning, team lead. I've been fighting since I was 5. I'm no newbie when it comes to hand combat. Let's see how you handle this. As Lasher comes rushing forward as he does an after image technique, as Scarlet tries to sock Lasher, as the Lasher, she thought was Lasher, disappears in a split second, as she gets knocked across the face, as she goes flying, as Ezekiel kicks her up in the air, as he grabs her by the head, slams her down to the ground. But Lasher was about to hit her in the stomach as she rolled out of the way. As she lands on her hands, does a backflip as she lands on her feet. As she gets into a different fighting pose, as she rushes towards Lasher, as Lasher goes in to attack her with the right hook. As she ducks under the right hook, as when Lasher about to throw a left, she grabs his wrist, throws him over her shoulder as she slams him to the ground, gets into a submission hold, holding onto his wrist, as she has her foot against Lasher's, neck. As she has a, submit Lasher, I won this bout. As Lasher dislocates his shoulder, as he swooped her feet, as she falls down, as Lasher goes about to sock her in the face, as she's blocking the blow, as you can feel the impact, as Lasher pops his shoulder back in place, as he begins trying to get a clear hit off her. She grabs his fist as she pulls him closer, as she knees him in the face, as he goes flying, as Lasher slams his hand into the ground, stopping his momentum, as he spits out a little blood. Now things are starting to get fun. Gotta admit, Lasher, you're pretty strong. You're actually making me try here now. How strong are you in this? How strong are you in that Super Saiyan form? A 50 times multiplier, if I was to gauge it. As Black Canary sighs, fine. If Scarlet wants to, she wants to see it, ma'am. I want to see him at his full potential, or I want to see him at his full power. I can't really judge his strength by this alone. Fine, fine. But no, what you call them, key blasts, none of those. Those are forbidden. Understood. Go ahead. Lasher? Lasher begins screaming as his wave of gust starts emanating all around Lasher. As it, yeah, it's blowing pretty hard as some of the girls' hair are, blowing in the wind. As Beast Boy, what the hell is this? As everyone sees his hair flicker from black to gold, as his eyes flicker from between red and blue. As Lasher enters, well, Super Saiyan Stage 1, basically. Not Master Super Saiyan, but Super Saiyan nonetheless. As everyone sees Lasher with blonde hair, as his Saiyan tail is blonde as well. As he's in this pose that's in the picture. Lasher disappears for a split second as Scarlet goes flying out of the ring, hitting a tree. As everyone's wondering what's going on, as everyone just sees Lasher standing there on the opposite side of the ring. She sees Lasher. God damn. The guy has a mean right hook. I surrender. You won. This is what a Super Saiyan is. No wonder my dad had a hard time. Is this your only form or ability? As Lasher, no, I can go further if I wanted to. I haven't fully able to I haven't fully able to tap into it yet. As Lasher as Lasher goes into his base form, there's another level. I haven't be able to I hasn't sorry. I haven't able to be able to reach it yet. I know there's a level beyond Super Saiyan. It's right there. I could grasp it. It's just I can't hold on to it for some reason. Lasher walks over to Scarlet as he puts his hand out to gesture for to help her to help her get up. As she latches onto Lasher's hand as he pulls her up. Good fight. No, you were holding back. Scarlet. I felt it. You caught on to that, did you? One of these days, I want to fight you at your full power. Maybe one day. But until then, we're teammates. Yeah, teammates. That's foreign to me. Don't worry, you'll get used to it. As a lot of them rush over to Lasher, start asking a whole bunch of questions. As he gave them a brief explanation of what a Super Saiyan is. It's a transformation my species is able to achieve. Majority of my people were able to achieve Super Saiyan and beyond. I just haven't reached it myself yet. The Super Saiyan transformations is a well, is achieved by a majority of the high class Saiyans. Me, my family being from a mid tier family, I am the very first of my family to achieve this form. And the last. As Lasher walks away, as a lot of them like, what did he mean by that? Outside of Raven and Megan, they're the only ones that, well, and Black Canary, they're the only one knows that Izuku killed the majority of his family, his mom, his two brothers, and a couple other brothers, but he had a big family, so any members of his family Lasher did not kill, they were executed for treason. As Black Canary had everyone pair up as they're doing drills. As Lasher is quite good at at this type of training. It's child's play for him. As that's pretty much about it. He really doesn't do much outside of training for a couple weeks. As they get their very first mission. As that's where we're going to cut it off. Hope you guys have a good night and day. Just my time zones, and I'll catch you in the next video. Alright, bye.